Appomattox Bay, where folks have lived in peace for many a day. We welcomed all who came with open arms, never needed lectures about avoiding harm. But some among us bought into demands for movements preaching with their helping hands. Pass this resolution, prove that you're not cruel, as if love was something we learn in their school. Yodel, don't tell us how to love our neighbors. Yodel, we've been doing fine without your papers. Our fishing boats and artists, loggers and the wise, we built a place where differences don't need disguise, where character matters more than checking boxes, where friendship flows as free as salmon up our docks. But some neighbors joined the morality police, said you're not good enough, disrupted our peace. Let us transform you with our righteous cause, while outside groups wrote checks for activist laws. Yodel, keep your justice with conditions. Yodel, we know love without submissions. Who planted seeds to stir up all this mess? Which outside funders bankroll our distress? Training locals in division and in fees, making conflict where there used to be peace. They call it critical, their theory and their way, but all they criticize is how we choose to pray, how we work and live and treat each other kind, trying to remake what's already refined. Individual souls deserve justice, that's true, not collective guilt for what others might do. Judge a person by their actions and their heart, not by categories that tear communities apart. Yodel, home was already beautiful. Yodel, before you came to make it beautiful. So we stood up and said, thanks, but we'll pass. Your revolution's not for our working class. We choose our representatives to speak our mind, not bow down to pressure from the organized kind. The recall failed, but the lesson's crystal clear. We won't be bullied by professional fear. Our town's heart beats strong as it always has, through political storms and ideological jazz. Yodel, peace was never their intention. Yodel, just division and dissension. You know what's troubling? It wasn't just outsiders. Some of our own neighbors got swept up in this ideology, convinced that our community was somehow fundamentally flawed. They attended trainings, absorbed talking points, became local ambassadors for movements that profit from division. It's one thing when strangers critique your town, but when your neighbor starts lecturing you about your supposed moral failings, when people you've known for years suddenly see everything through the lens of oppression and privilege, that cuts deeper. Makes you wonder who's really benefiting when communities turn on themselves, when the very people who chose to live here decide that what drew them here wasn't good enough after all. Yodel,